Hello. Well, I got some news. Um, the next more than a month, I will be able to record openly at home these videos. So, um, yeah, my parents and my sister left for France. And so, yeah, it's well, I can talk more often. Well, today is not really a day I like to talk much. I well, I don't feel so. I talked a lot to uh, a European lobbyist for pension funds on last Friday, and so yeah, that's why I feel less talking today. But it's good news that I will be able to record whatever I like to. At the moment, I'm copying um, in two copies lots of photos I made in 2016 of some travel to the Canary Islands. It's 70 gigabyte of photos. I photographed all the land of my family there. Not all. It's too much. Couldn't photograph all of it, but so I will copy a lot more things, and yeah, I might even be able to switch the camera to the computer screen. So there's a lot of possibilities, and um, yeah, it will be nice. I hope so. Um, well, maybe, um, yeah, of course. Um, Next week in the morning, somebody comes to clean. In the afternoon, the children come on Monday. On Tuesday, gonna see a locksmith to do some doorknobs for Tess from Chicago. Um, these six new doorknobs I bought. I'm gonna bring them maybe to the building already on Sunday. Um, so yeah, and Wednesday, well, but anytime, I will have time. Today it's a stormy day. Yeah, I could make a lot of video, but well, I'm up since 5 or so this morning because of the wind and some neighbor whose alarm went off all night long. And then, yeah, uh, saying goodbye. So, yeah, it's not right now that I'm going to do it, but well, there will certainly be more possibilities during the next weeks. And yeah, why not? um, so, yeah, I probably, well, there, sometimes, yeah, there is something I really want to say. Um, um, well, um, it's not so easy to say some things because, yeah, it's open. um, but yeah, in some way, I hope to manage to do it. Can be hidden in a little phrase, which, well, if you really understand me, you might say, "Oh, that's important or not important." I don't know. Um, we'll see. Um, well, of course, yeah, I can talk about the writings I have done. It was about that I was talking to the lobbyist. Um, Earlier this week, I sent some videos online. I think it is nice to, just give you whatever is happening. Um, so, um, well, I was on a reception. Um, well, didn't get any invitation. I just happened to be there in the building at 6 p.m. and um, well, a lady from the bank invited me to the reception, and well, I immediately met a man who, well, is familiar to my father. He learned him sailing, and that man's, well, he's like almost 80, 70, more than 75, most probably. Um, and well, specific thing about him maybe is that he lives in a castle with 175 rooms. But so then, well, he gave me an appointment in March on a new reception. Um, but so we will see. Um, well, so that was the reception. But for me, the Great Old is a very special place because, yeah, my grandfather, he used to play football as a hobby. But his team was the Great Old, and they were first of the country in the 1930s, and he was there a defender, 1930, 31, 32, 33, 34. So as a child, I remember being as a, well, maybe 10-year-old in that lobby with my grandfather. And then, yeah, you see the football field, and yeah, and of course the club has totally rebuilt the place. But so now they're trying to get into first position in the country too. But in the 1930s, quite a long time ago, they were best of the country. And so the Great Old, yeah, had a special meaning to me to go to that place. What else videos? Well, let me think. Well, um, on Valentine, I didn't want to be home, so but I was out all day. Well, I went to Rotterdam, and well, I didn't want to sit home all the time. I didn't want to sit home. I didn't want to really meet anybody, and I didn't meet anybody. But well, it was nice seeing what was happening. And well, they were actually giving compliments, maybe, yeah, about, yeah, what they saw in me. Well, if you have a second, I can take the card and uh, well, read what those ladies in red in the central station were writing to me. Well, I even was the only person all day to, well, I asked them if somebody gave them a compliment, and of course they got oral compliments, but nothing written. And well, I did the effort to write it down for them. And so yeah, they were artists, and they were there just with Valentine's Day to give compliments to the passengers of the Dutch railways. So I'm gonna get the cards. So that's what they have been writing. Um, and so, well, fabulous Frederick, um, gallant, well, charming or something, beautiful man with very agile boy's eyes, which can still deliciously be astonished, inspired by life itself, who and what he meets, an art and culture lover with a heart full of passion. So beautiful, So that's what I got from one girl. And then the other, love station card. Fantastic, Frederick. You smile and friendly eyes reach far. You have obviously and easily pleasure. Even a rainy day, as the day it was, is not capable of blocking that. Nice to meet you. Have a nice evening. So, yeah, that was Love Station Rotterdam, Valentine 2020. And so, yeah. And now, well, it's 10 minutes. I can quickly upload this. And I hope you enjoy. And yeah, we will see. I can film more than before, and I think it's something very nice to do. When I came back with the train from Rotterdam, I met the manager of a lobby group for 4,000 billion pension funds in Europe, defending them. And so, yeah, but he was from Finland, so yeah, how could he, so he doesn't know Dutch, and my text is still in Dutch, so I have 34 pages. I will translate it somehow. Maybe I can read that to you. Also a Belgian politician. When I was in the stadium earlier that day, in the Great Old, she suddenly came to shake my hand, and I told her about the story, and her chief of cabinet I gave my email, and they mailed me back the next day, and so I mailed my story. But I really wonder how many people understand my story. Probably nobody, but maybe one day, I find somebody. But it's not important for the love, but it's just part of me. And at the moment, because I have always done something else, I'm also now looking for how much is bidding on an apartment. So yeah, I can maybe upload even the video of that apartment. So yeah, it's a lot of things now that I can talk a little bit more and more often. Yeah, I wonder, we'll see, we'll find something to talk about. So yeah, today, maybe I go, last Sunday I went to the movies with my brother and his children. His wife was occupied with her pharmacy. So the 2-year-old, my godchild, didn't come with us, but the others, and we saw Frozen 2. So that was I was doing last Sunday. Today, I have more freedom now, because usually, I didn't tell them where I have been. They don't know I have been to Rotterdam, and my family. But usually, they like to know where I am, and usually I come home for dinner or so. But now, I don't need to be home. There is nobody, so I can go places. So I have to do my own cooking, which is of course no problem at all. But now it's more than 40 minutes, and otherwise I can't upload it.